Hi, Jaclyn Foster here, and today I'd like to talk to you about a topic that I just had my own realization on recently, and actually just today talking to a friend, and I'm excited to share it because I'm hoping that it can provide some awareness and some insight for you on maybe a current struggle that you're experiencing, whether it be in a relationship or moving forward in a project or a goal that you'd like to accomplish. So one of the things that I'd like to share is when we're going through struggles and we're having difficult times, it's very common that we begin to tell ourselves things that will make us feel okay with where we are. And a lot of times it happens unconsciously, or it moves into a space of us feeling uncomfortable, but not uncomfortable enough to do something about it. And one of the traps that I caught myself in, and I know I'm not alone, is telling myself that I would be happy, or I would feel better, or I would feel like I'm ready to move forward when something happened. Okay? This is something that we all do. We put a condition on whether or not our happiness is going to exist depending on a certain circumstance. So what we need to learn to do is to shift our state of mind in any circumstance so that we can move ourselves into a different space. Because if we're not happy or if we're looking for things to be wrong, it doesn't matter how many things we acquire materially or how many, whether it be businesses or relationships that we end up experiencing, if our state of mind is not in a happy place and we're not feeling well, it's really not going to matter how much we have. We're always going to be finding what's wrong with it. So we need to work into a different space of being in a state of feeling happiness, gratitude, appreciation. So some of the things we can start to do is just to appreciate in general, to think about things that are happening in your life that are going well, that you're proud of, that you enjoy, that you know that you are blessed for having in your life. And it can start as something as normal as just being able to walk, being able to have food to eat, or you can go, into details of what skills you might have. And this can be tricky in the beginning, but the more you can draw your attention there, the more you're focusing on where you want to go. And as the expression goes, right, where our attention goes, energy flows. And I also heard something I loved very recently by Darren Hardy, who was the publisher of Success Magazine. He wrote and he said that what we appreciate appreciates. And I love that. Actually, online recently as well, I saw a post that for the new year, and I'm sharing this because I'm excited to be doing this challenge, and I invite you to do it as well if it resonates for you. For the new year, we have 2013 coming up. A great idea is to start a jar where you can put all of the things that you are grateful for and all of the wonderful things that happen to you. So you're starting this new pattern of focusing on what is going right. Okay? And I just thought that was a wonderful idea. So if you're looking to focus more on appreciation and gratitude in your life, that can be a great place to start. And the other thing you can do is, if you're in a situation and you want to be moving forward, but you're just in this massive internal tug of war, what you can start to just ask yourself is, if I had every circumstance the way I wanted to, if everything was perfectly the way I wanted it to, what would I do right now? Just asking yourself that question can get your mind thinking about the possibilities. And when we're in a place that's stuck, the more we can open ourselves up to the possibilities, the better chance that we have of moving forward. So in summary, if this is something that you know that you do or say, and be honest with yourself, try to catch yourself in what types of circumstances, situations, how many times a day do you catch yourself saying, I would be happy if this would happen, or I would go for that goal if this would happen, or when this happens? Do you say that to yourself? Trying to find out. Take some time, take a week to think and catch yourself for when you say that. And once you've done that, take a little bit of time to appreciate. Maybe keep a gratitude journal for a week. Or if this idea of gratitude really resonates with you, try starting 2013 with a gratitude journal and a jar where you put in all of the wonderful things that happened to you. And so you're really putting your attention on what's going right. And finally, ask yourself different questions. Open up to the possibility. If everything was perfect, what would you do? And then, of course, if that becomes very clear, which normally when we open up to a space of possibility, things seem a lot clearer. So if you feel that clarity, what can you do to act today? Just one small act to get yourself on that path. So if this resonates with you, I hope that you put some of it into action, and I'd love to hear about it. Wishing you all a wonderful day. Thank you.